What up guys, this is King Leviticus coming at you with another redstone tutorial. Today we're going to be building an automatic tree farm, oak tree farm. This design isn't my own, I got this from Minecraft with Dummies, so I'll throw a link in the description to his video. I did have my own design, but after seeing this I just couldn't be bothered going ahead with my design. This is a lot better, a lot more compact, and just altogether an awesome machine. So we'll give a little demo of how this works. You throw your sapling down here, this dispenser will shoot you your next one. Wow, that grew fast. That dispenser there is going to bone meal your sapling until it grows. Once it grows, the bud switch will detect it. These pistons will push all the tree forward, and those ones will push it across. And then once it gets to the end over here, it starts to push them outward. So anyways guys, let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, so let's get started. This is a list of all the ingredients we're going to need. It's not too much to ask for, it won't be too much of a struggle to obtain these in survival. Don't worry about these are just for color coding my circuits. So we'll begin by getting all our pieces out. Right, so you want to start by placing a stack of regular pistons facing towards you, 7 high, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Turn to the left, place a dispenser there, pointing out this way. A sticky piston pointing out this way, with a redstone block on top of that, attached to the face of that, sorry. We want to place some dust down next to that, with a block next to it, torch on top, block on top of that dust, block on top of that torch, a repeater coming out of this block on 4 tick delay, going into that block, down here. Actually, I'm going to use the block of choice here because these are meant to be walls. So I'm going to put a block of choice there, there. So it's looking like that. Cool. You know, I put a repeater on 1 tick coming out of that. So now that should make this piston budded. Yep. Cool, so that's all functional. Come around to the back around here. I'll swap this wall out for purple. I'm going to dig this out a wee bit, and around here, the back of the pistons and dispenser. We're going to go down again because I'm going to colour code it. Cool, so where this dust is, next to that redstone block, we want to put a repeater coming out of that block, the yellow block, on 1 tick delay. Going into the back of a comparator, whack that, put it on subtract mode, and then we want to loop some redstone dust around like that. Another piece of dust here with a repeater 1 tick going into that block underneath this dispenser, so that now that when we place that, you'll hear the dispenser firing off. Remove it, it's going to stop. Cool. So let's just put our pistons in here since we're over here. Another tower of 7 regular pistons pointing out, so it's looking like that. Cool. We're going to come around to the back, and off of this block here, first of all we'll put a piece of dust on top of that. Now off the side of this block we want to attach a sticky piston facing upward, like that, with a block on top of it. Block down next to it with a repeater on 1 tick delay, going into that block there. Come down 2 blocks lower, put another block with redstone dust on top of that one, redstone dust on top of that one, and we're going to need our half slabs. So grab out your half slabs, you go on top of the redstone, over 1, down 1, break these 2, redstone dust there, and this one we can just place onto the top edge of this second most piston, and dust on top of that. Awesome. Okay, actually I'm going to change those walls because that's annoying me. It'll be a bit easier to see what's happening. So that red circuit's our monostable circuit. Dust, there we go. Ignore my faults there. Okay, so you want to come off the side of this piston next to that dust and place another block. Cool. Over here we're going to run it over here. So we're going to go on the second one and on the fourth one, place a block, dust, dust on both of those. A repeater, one tick going into it. A repeater coming out of where this monostable is. One tick delay there. Dust, dust. Cool. So we've got a half save this one as well. So on top of the redstone, over and under. Break the top two. Dust that. And we can cheat with that one and put it on the top half of the second highest piston. Dust that. So that should be all those pistons hooked up. So we'll just test this out. Yeah, there's our tree getting bone mealed and it's growing. Cool. So let's push that. Yep, ignore that. Cool. So now we're going to put in our piston wall. So we're going to come over two spaces over from that dust and we want to place, we'll just go 5 along. So we build this up 5 high. This can be expanded to be a bit further out. It can come out 13 from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you can have your pistons there, all the way out to there. And since it's there, we might as well go there. And what a time to get a phone call. Sorry about that interruption, guys. Had to take the phone call. So I decided we're going to take these pistons out just for demonstration purposes, make the tutorial a bit quicker. Cool, so we've got our 5x5 piston wall there. Going to come down here, we'll get a different colour wall out, we'll go blue. Going to come down here, we're going to place a redstone torch down below that, with a repeater pointing out that direction, 1 tick delay, going into a block, with a repeater coming out of that block on 1 tick delay, going into another block. We'll come up to the top here of these top row pistons. Put blocks all behind these parts. Cool. Place another block there, and we're going to make this a ladder going upward. Then we're going to dust every single block up here. Make sure you don't miss any. So we'll dust all of this. Cool. That's our pistons wired in, and we'll give this a quick test. Throw a block down there, boom, boom, so that's working, cool. Over here I'm going to chuck the glowstone just above this to cap the trees off, so they're not going to grow any higher than that, because we don't want any freak trees in there. Cool, so now we want to put a dispenser in here. I'll just wipe this out. Cool, let's get some different colour wall out. We'll just go blue again, I guess. Place blocks all down here underneath that dispenser. Cool, so we want to go dust, 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 dust. Awesome, so that's going to set that off and give us a sapling each time we plant one. We'll just cover that back in. Here needs to be a half slab, so that it's not going to cut the wire off, so the wire's still going to run in below it. But you know, these don't even have to be here because you're not going to see them with the trees covering over top of it. But yeah, okay, let's fill up our machine now. That's us built, so we'll grab out a whole heap of bone meal, chuck it into this dispenser over here. Cool. We're going to need our saplings. They have to be oak. They can't be any other tree. And fill that dispenser up. Cool. And we'll just grab our trial one. So we're going to bang a sapling down there. The bud switch is going to detect it and activate, which activates the comparator clock, which triggers this to just constantly bone meal until it's growing. Cool. There's one tree. Yeah, sometimes this takes a while, guys. The way this thing works though is it'll keep growing them, pushing them out, pushing them over, and then once it hits this line here, it's going to start pushing them outward. so that you can have a big kick-ass cube of wood. This will grow most trees to be about 5 high. A couple, you know, you're going to get a 4 high tree, but mostly they're going to be 5 high. Break all this out, get all your saplings back, so see a return on them. So we've got 3 more to go. How fun it is to watch trees grow. 2 more. So you're definitely going to need a skeleton farm or a really high efficient grinder to be able to fuel this machine. I was using my one earlier today in my survival world and it chewed 30 stacks of bone. So yeah, it's going to require heavy bone meal. So we're just going to wait for this to grow. Come on. Come on, second. There we go, guys. And now when you grow the next ones, they're just going to push in behind this and then keep pushing out. In case you wanted to add a bit more bone meal into this, because this will run out pretty quick, all you got to do is just hook some hoppers up, fill your hoppers up, just, you know, any method you want into that dispenser, and yeah, you just bang a chest on, chuck it all in there, and it's going to store it all the way through to there. You can choose how you want to wire up all your hoppers and stuff, but ultimately that's it, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the tutorial, don't be shy to show a bit of love and click that like button. Comment down below if you'd like to see any other kind of builds, and subscribe for more. Cheers, guys.